that the first thing is writing, creating an idea and telling that story. According to me, the pandemic is much bigger than we have thought it is. People have been worrying about the film industry since Kingdom Come.
Yeah, correct.
इससे नहीं डर रहे.
Correct. So you mean film industry में जो है वो काम कभी खत्म नहीं होगा?
बोलोगे नहीं सटल तुम अलग हो, काम ना वो हो रहा है क्या कर रहे हैं? Flips the lines. जो हीरो बोलने वाला था वो हीरोइन से बुला रहा है. And it works. An actor after a point can get the scene up a few notches with a great performance.
Hello everyone, I would like to welcome you all to the new episode of Social Listening Podcast. I, Vaishali Pal, is your host for today's episode. Today we have with us the character face of Baagha in the film Lagaan. He's an actor, director, producer, professional dancer and the head of Amin Hajee Film Company. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
We are grateful to have you here.
I'm grateful to be here.
So my very first question to you is that would you like to tell our audience about the process of storytelling, story writing and filmmaking?
So I want to tell you firstly, writing and filmmaking are two completely different things, yet they are byproducts of the same thing. So it's like, so writing is what I call they say the architect of a story. The writer is the one who creates it. He starts from a blank page or she starts from a blank page. कुछ है नहीं. तो मेरे हिसाब से राइटर जो होता है वो गॉड होता है. वो गॉड का काम कर रहा है, गॉड का रोल प्ले कर रहा है. वो कहानी में उस किरदार को कॉन्फ्लिक्ट देता है, क्राइसिस देता है, फिर उसको कभी जिंदा रखता है, कभी उसको मार देता है, कभी उसको मारने के बाद फिर जिंदा करता है. तो राइटिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू मी is the first the seed of that big bargat ka jhaad or that little sapling that grew and died. Both things can happen, but the first thing is writing, creating an idea and telling that story. So writing is that. Now filmmaking, beta, it could end up being a great book, but you wrote it to make a movie, okay, then it could end up being a web series because it's a long form way of telling a story.
Correct.
So both these questions now I can answer them one at a time. So I will go back to writing. Writing में आप एक story बोलते हो. वो story जो आप choose करते हो बोलने, everyone has a story and every story is very good, but there are techniques to write. Those techniques are very important to know. So you have to understand those techniques. Because it's like this. You may be able to read and write, but that doesn't make you a writer.
Correct.
क्योंकि आप पढ़ लिख सकते हो, लेकिन स्टोरी लिखना उसमें एक क्राफ्ट होता है, उसमें एक क्योंकि मैंने बहुत सी स्टोरीज पढ़ी है और बहुत सी स्टोरीज लोगों ने लिखे हैं इतने थिक, लेकिन उनको मैं पढ़ने के बाद मैं एक्साइट नहीं हुआ, मैं इमोशनली कनेक्ट नहीं हुआ उस स्टोरी से. तो एक होता है लिखना, दूसरा होता है ऐसी चीज लिखना जो लोग पढ़ के सुन के उनको हम प्रभावित करें, उनको हम एक्साइट करें, उनको हमारी कम्युनिकेशन से वो लोग हमारे साथ जुड़ना चाहे, और वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो राइटिंग हैज a very important craft. It's called, if you're doing a film, if you're doing a play, if you're writing a book, it's called a 3-act structure. A 3-act structure is very simple. You set your world and the characters. क्योंकि पहले आप बोलोगे हाय मैं वैशाली हूँ, मैं ये पॉडकास्ट कर रहा हूँ और मेरे साथ में आज मेरी इस फिल्म में मेरे साथ में ये एक्टिंग करने वाले, आज अमीन भाई बात करने वाले. तो आपने वर्ल्ड सेट किया, आपने बोला लोगों को ये सोशल प्लेटफॉर्म है, फिर आपने बोला अमीन हाजी, फिर आपने अमीन हाजी का इंट्रोडक्शन दिया, वर्ल्ड और कैरेक्टर्स आपने एस्टैब्लिश कर लिया, स्टोरी। उसके बाद आपका वर्ल्ड और कैरेक्टर एस्टैब्लिश होने के बाद आपने उसके बाद पूछना शुरू किया। अभी अगर मैं इस इंटरव्यू में कोई ऐसी बात नहीं बोलूं जो आपको एक्साइटिंग, इंफॉर्मेटिव, व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ दिस इंटरव्यू?
करेक्ट।
तो मेरा हम लोग व्हाट इज द सेंसेशन आई एम सेलिंग? Another question, another thing is in your story is what do you want to communicate? तो आपने वो अभी in a story, if you have that, then what needs to come as you start telling that story is we are all going through different states of conflict. वो लाइफ है, क्या आज मैं ये करूं कि नहीं, मैं आज ये बोलूं या नहीं, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट सब में है। वो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट क्राइसिस में बदलता है। अगर आपने उस कॉन्फ्लिक्ट को रिजॉल्व नहीं किया और आपने उसको छोड़ दिया, फिर आपको फोन आया कि यार वो तो अब आपका डॉग है, वो बेचारा बीमार सा है, आपको लेके जाना था उसको बेड के पास, आप नहीं गए, आप बिजी थे, आप कॉन्फ्लिक्टेड थे, अरे वो ठीक है, वो नहीं है, मैं ये करती हूँ, फिर मैं देखती हूँ, मालूम पड़ा आपको फोन आया घर से कि वो तो अब उल्टी किया है। क्राइसिस, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट से क्राइसिस हो गया। तो आप भागे घर पे, आप भागे टेंशन में, आप घर पहुंचे, देखिए वो तो बेहोश पड़ा है, आप रोने लगे, अरे मेरे डॉग को मैंने ऐसे नहीं करना था। आपका कथारसिस हो गया, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, क्राइसिस, कथारसिस। फिर आप वेट आ गया, वो पहुंच के उसको 2 इंजेक्शन दिया, ऐसा हो गया, वो अच्छा हो गया, कंक्लूजन, बच गया, रिडेम्पशन कि मेरा डॉग बच गया, मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम ऐसा कभी नहीं करूंगी। आपका कैरेक्टर सेट हो गया इन सब चीजों में। तो मैं आपके साथ भी जुड़ गया, आपके डॉगी के साथ भी जुड़ गया। मुझे मालूम है आप डॉग को पसंद करते हो, लेकिन आप नहीं कर पाए थे, तो आपका जर्नल प्रॉब्लम था। So you set the world and the characters, then you told a story that was important, but the status quo changed. If your story's status quo doesn't change, if it just gets the same thing, it gets boring. Correct. So you cannot write something where the status quo doesn't change.
So there's some uniqueness has to be there.
Drama, beta. Drama.
Okay.
If there's no drama, there's nothing. If there's no conflict, अच्छा, pushback मतलब आप जा रहे थे, वो वेट का नंबर नहीं लग रहा है, वेट उठा नहीं रहा है फोन, वाह माय गॉड, pushback. Oh God, audience is saying, readers are saying, अरे उसका डॉक्टर उठा ले फोन यार, प्लीज, pushback. फिर वो उठाया, फिर वो आया। अच्छा, so 3 acts. First act was world and characters. In that you set the status quo. एक लड़की है, उसका एक डॉग है, वो लोग वॉक पे जाते हैं, वो हैप्पी है, वो ऐसा है, वो डॉग बीमार जैसा है, वो शुगर नहीं है। स्टेटस को आपका ब्रेक कब हुआ? जब वो फोन आया आपको कि डॉग बेहोश हो गया, डॉग उल्टी कर दिया, आपका इंसाइटिंग इंसिडेंट हो गया। तो झटके के बाद आपका स्टेटस को चेंज हुआ, आप भागे, ये वो। फिर सेकंड एक्ट जो होता है उसको बोलते हैं ऑब्स्टिकल कोर्स। आपको फोन नहीं उठा रहा है, वेट नहीं बोल रहा है, ये मम्मी कुछ बोल रहा है, वो कुछ हो रहा है, रिक्शा वाला ये वो आपको लेके जाना, बोल रहा मैं डॉग को नहीं गया। ऑब्स्टिकल कोर्स आपके साथ चल रहा हूं मैं क्या हो गया, डॉग बच जाएगा कि नहीं, क्या मालूम क्या होगा, क्या होगा। और थर्ड एक्ट, यू फर्स्ट विल बी के डॉग नाउ कोलैप्स्ड, डार्केस्ट नाइट ऑफ द सोल, is she dead? Just before third act, you reached a point where you thought your dog died. Shucks. Catharsis. No, he's not dead. He's breathing. He's okay. और तुम भाग गए और तुम्हारे डॉक्टर का फोन है, डॉक्टर बोला मैं आ रहा हूँ, मैं आ गया हूँ, वो आपको इंजेक्शन दे, क्लाइमैक्स, उसको ये किया, दिया उसको, ऐसा तो रेसिसिटेट किया, ऐसा वैसा किया, डॉग बच गया, डॉग हो गया अभी, स्टोरी ओवर।
करेक्ट। So sir,
writing. I explained writing. Now ask me your question.
तो क्योंकि सर अभी इस स्टोरी पे समझ में आ गया कि आपने बहुत सारी ऐसी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ स्टोरी सुनी भी हैं, देखी भी हैं, तो ऐसे कभी कुछ हुआ कि कोई एक कैरेक्टर है या कोई ऐसी एक पर्सनालिटी है, क्योंकि आप बहुत सेलिब्रिटीज के साथ भी उठते बैठते हो, काम करते हो, सो इज देयर एनी पर्सनालिटी और अ कैरेक्टर दैट इंस्पायर्स यू, या कभी किसी से इंस्पिरेशन मिली कि यार ये होना चाहिए?
Okay, can you hold that question, because I want to first answer your first question, then I will answer this one, because this one is a lighter question.
Correct.
But I want to ask you more. अभी ये हो गई राइटिंग, आपने क्या बोला, राइटिंग और फिल्म मेकिंग का जर्नी। अभी मैं आपको फिल्म मेकिंग का आंसर बोलता हूँ। अभी ये जो मैंने कहानी लिखी है, आपने लिखी, मैंने लिखी. आपने कौन सा डॉग इमेजिन किया था?
लैब्राडोर.
मैंने गोल्डन रिट्रीवर इमेजिन किया था.
ओके.
अब ये है फिल्म मेकिंग, क्योंकि यहां अभी तक बुक थी, रीडिंग था, वर्ड था, डॉग. अब शूट. घर आपने कौन सा इमेजिन किया था?
बंगलो.
मैंने अपार्टमेंट इमेजिन किया. नाउ a director will put this in that dhacha. The same script will be directed differently by two directors. Now you had asked me, your second question was, and what do you do with filmmaking? How do you story visual? जो विजुअल स्पीलबर्ग देगा वो विजुअल आशुतोष गोवारिकर नहीं देगा.
करेक्ट.
अलग लोग हैं. वो उसको इमेजिन उसके हिसाब से करेगा. वो जो शूट करेगा, वो जो उसको ट्रीट करेगा, वो जो बैकग्राउंड स्कोर देगा. वुडी एलन एक अलग स्टाइल की फिल्म बनाएगा, अनिल शर्मा एक अलग बनाएगा. वहां डॉग कर रहा है कुछ तो दुखी हो रही, हनुमान चालीसा स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. अनिल शर्मा. अगर अमीन हाजी है तो अल्लाह अजान आएगी पीछे, अलग परफॉर्मेंस. और लाउड डायरेक्टर विजुअली उसको और करेगा. तुम बोलोगे नहीं सटल सटल सटल, तुम अलग हो, कम डाउन. अमीन डोंट नो हो रहा है एक्टिंग क्या कर रहे हैं. एवरी डायरेक्टर टेल्स द स्टोरी इन अ डिफरेंट वे.
करेक्ट.
स्टोरी, डायरेक्शन, I explained both to you.
Correct.
Now your other question. Which celebrity have I got inspired by?
Also there's some characters in films जिनको आपको ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं रियल लाइफ में अगर होते तो मैं ऐसा बनना चाहता या ऐसा कुछ होना चाहिए था जीवन में.
So see,
something.
I have been inspired by many films, and every film, and I've been inspired by many real people. So what I do when I see them do some things, I feel I would do it like that. I learn. So one of the people that I have been inspired a lot by is Ashutosh Gowarikar. When I was watching him direct Lagaan, when I watched him direct Pehla Nasha, because I was in his first film as an actor, I always saw the way he would narrate his stories and the way he would then communicate what he needed to his team and execute and capture that moment. While I was shooting Lagaan and I was supposed to be the angry Baagha who sees Lakha bleeding and is coming, I asked him before I went there,
Correct.
Ashu, give me a guru mantra. He said, you're Sylvester Stallone, but you can't speak. Okay, thanks Ash. Abhi dikhaunga usko. He directed me. The other person who has taught me a lot in my life is Amir Khan, who I have copied, learned, inspired, got influenced by. It's the way he thinks. He turns things on their head. He makes it emotional. Many times he hears a story being told, being narrated. He said, एक काम कर, ये character boy को कर दे और ये character girl को कर दे. Flips the lines. जो हीरो बोलने वाला था वो हीरोइन से बुला रहे. And it works. Now that sense of that intelligence is very good. So I get inspired by that. In films, when I watch these great biopics, I see these great people. I just did Amir Khan's Mummy's biopic. I'm in the middle of it. I'm doing the second episode. And I hear her story and I hear how she was and how she is. She's 90 years old. And I learn forgiveness, kindness, patience, sensitivity for others.
Correct.
So yes, every job you do, every film you watch, everything, you learn what not to do also. So when I see other people doing things that I would not want to do, I learn कि मैं ऐसे नहीं करूँगा, ये wrong कर रहा है. So you learn what to do and you learn what not to do. Both have been part of my journey as a viewer, as a writer, when I'm working, when I'm doing things. Both ways.
Correct. So after this statement that you've mentioned, have you ever had this feeling where you felt कि नहीं यार ये picture I could have directed, or maybe इस फिल्म को मैं बना सकता था, या काश मेरे दिमाग में ये आइडिया आया होता? So कभी ऐसे हुआ फील किसी फिल्म के बारे में?
That's natural, na. Sometimes you see someone else's car and you wish I had that car. Or it's like, but what is important now, I have learned, is as a writer, when I was only writing, and my directors used to tell the same stories, which I had written, because I had imagined it, right?
Correct.
Writing, you can say they are different, but they are byproducts of each another. So when I saw someone else directing them, I also thought to myself, कि यार मैं ऐसे नहीं करता. But at that time, you have to trust your director. So even if you feel that I would have done it differently, good, but it's for you when you get your time and your chance.
Correct.
You have to also remember, I'll say it in a very different way. If you see someone else's wife and you think she's very pretty, she's not your wife. She's his wife.
True.
अब वो जैसी है जो है वो उन लोगों के बीच में है. You have to disconnect that. But in a creative discussion, if I'm asked how I would direct that story, I would definitely say कि मैं ऐसे नहीं करता. Like Amir had seen a movie which he didn't like very much. It was a sensitive subject. I'm not going to take the name. But on the way, he explained to me that this person behaved like this. It was not right. I would have not done it like this. Now, I heard him out. And then he made a movie called Tare Zameen Par. And when I saw it, I knew what all he had told me then was, which was not making complete sense to me, made sense to me. Achha, aisa. So, there have been times when I have seen some work that someone else has done, which I have written, but I don't agree about how they set it up. But when I directed my film, I tried to make it my way.
Correct.
But that is something we have to also be ready to accept and agree to disagree. And you have to stay as a professional.
Correct.
And not say negative things. फिर अपन बोलते ना अरे उसने ना क्या वाट लगा दी मेरी स्क्रिप्ट की, ऐसे नहीं बोल. नहीं.
Correct.
वो उसका he is your director.
To respect.
You have to respect and trust him. And take. Okay, I would not do it like this, but that's okay. I respect. Sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you don't. That's the journey. See, failure is actually the same coin. Failure and success ना are the same coin. वो खाली कौन से तरफ गिर रहा है.
Correct.
बाकी कुछ नहीं. मेहनत उतनी ही है.
बिल्कुल.
और कभी अच्छी बन जाती है, कभी लोगों को अच्छी नहीं लगती है. अब क्या है, कौन से तरफ वो कॉइन गिरती है, वो उसके बाद एक बार उछाल दिया आपने ना, वो आपके हाथ से निकली. फिर वो कौन से तरफ गिरी, वो आपका डेस्टिनी है.
Correct.
That I think is the journey of filmmaking.
So there are many viewers who would like to become actors in future. So how much you think body language impact when you're an actor? Or because they say कि where word stops, body speaks. So there are some conversations that आप जो body language के through display कर देते हो. तो ये कितना important होता है और आप क्या कहना चाहोगे जो actors?
You have to feel it. So if you feel it, your body will automatically show it. That's the first thing. You have to become that thing. Like Lagaan, I had no dialogues, but I became the person.
Correct.
Or I tried to. And when I got happy, I played my invisible drum. It came naturally to me.
It was expressive.
Because it came to me from me becoming Lagaan. Correct. Me becoming Baagha. Me understanding what would Baagha do in this situation. What would Baagha do when he was angry? What would Baagha do when he saw the clouds coming and not being able to see? He realizes he can't scream. So he runs back, takes his drum. When they start looking at him, जरूर कोनो खास बात होगी. ये बाघा क्यों चिल्ला रहा है? ये बाघा क्यों? The clouds आ गए, बारिश होने वाली है, हम लोग बच जाएंगे. You feel it. Your body language will. So first you have to feel. You have to feel it really, really strongly, and then you automatically will emote. So body language is your core. You don't need to say anything. You come to know कि आप खुश हो. आपकी एनर्जी आपको लोगों को बताएगी कि ये खुश है. ये मैं कुछ मैसेज पढ़ रहा हूँ कि आप देखोगे क्या हुआ. You don't need to know it.
Correct.
क्या खुशखबरी है. You will know. You'll see me sad. You'll see me crying. You'll see me sad. You'll come to know, shit, something's gone wrong with Amin. What has happened? Body language. If you feel that, it will automatically be expressed in every part of your body. So I think body language is about emoting, about feeling that, about really believing that this is happening. In Lagaan, I have not done well. My captain kept telling me, Baagha, sambhal ja, Baagha. Dheere, धीमे से खेल. Dak, 2 छक्के मारा, third ball clean bowled. I screwed up. I'm sitting there, Palan Hare. He opens with me crying. Because I'm so dejected. I've let my team down. I could have hit the ball like this 100 times out of the park, but I didn't listen. I got emotionally carried away. I did a bad. My internalizing is very sad.
And the audience can feel you.
They felt.
Correct.
And you'll be surprised how they reacted here.
Correct.
So it's all in your performance. And it's a lot to do with a lot of things, but one of them, because you spoke to me, is your body language. So an actor, after a point, can get the scene up a few notches with a great performance and make it his own. And if everybody brings it up a few notches higher, what happens is the chemical reaction, boom, explosion, volcano erupt, mad bubbling, khush.
Sir, now as OTT is emerging, so what do you think the future of cinema, of Hindi film cinema, is going to be?
See, according to me, this is a question that has to be answered in two ways. One is what happened with Corona. So a lot of people are confusing OTT's emergence as the end of or as a kind of trouble for the Indian cinema or cinemas.
Correct.
But that's not true. It is a matter of time, according to me. And of course, both will now survive because just so that you know, that OTT also will have to have its own corrections. Corrections mean the trajectory of OTT that was happening during Corona was looking like this, growing at a very fast and a great pace. But unfortunately, even that didn't happen. Now, it's all plateaued.
Correct.
In fact, the budgets that they had thought they would be able to get and do and make has dropped from 100 to 25. So their subscriptions didn't grow like they thought they would because Corona passed and you're not stuck at home. So you don't have to only watch that.
Correct.
तो वो स्टॉप हो गया वो क्रेज ग्रोथ जो हुआ था वो इट वाज बिकॉज ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर कैलामिटी a pandemic. So it was the new normal. But that's changed again, because that's not the new normal anyways. We are not wearing masks. Things have changed. We are back to living our normal lives. So abhi wo change ho raha hai. Cinema will always be in a state of flux or change because we tell stories about the now. What had happened, we told stories about the now before Corona. Those films got released now.
Yeah.
Those साल का halt हो गया, pause हो गया.
Correct.
Some of them came out looking like jaded films because the now changed. OTT gave you a new now.
Correct.
That now changed, so this now was not now anymore. It was Junna. Melancholy, depression, sad, hurt, parents, families died. They don't want to see those sad films now. So those didn't work. They're not bad films.
Yeah.
But मुझे नहीं अब देखना है वो. So lots of things have changed because of what happened. The pandemic changed emotionally, changed us, and then we were watching movies on a platform that had world cinema. Iranian cinema, Turkish cinema, South Indian cinema, सब आपको पास था. आप घर पे बोर हो रहे थे, आप बाहर ही नहीं निकल पा रहे. आपने देखा, आपका माइंड कुछ और जोन में चले गया. जो नॉर्मल जो जोन चल रहा था उससे जब तुम यहाँ चले गए तो तुमको वो डिस्कनेक्ट होना शुरू हुआ है. पर वो भी अब जो फिल्म्स बनेंगे वो वापस आ जाएंगे, वो रिदम वापस आ जाएगा. अभी हम लोग सब एक साथ चल रहे, वो तभी आउट हो गया था, ऐसे सब हो रहा था. वो अकॉर्डिंग टू मी द पैंडेमिक इज मच बिगर देन वी हैव थॉट इट इज.
Correct.
And its impact and its ramifications are far more than we can imagine, and that we are still getting to kind of terms with.
Correct. So you mean film industry में जो है वो काम कभी खत्म नहीं होगा?
Industry represents real. We represent our societies.
Correct.
आपकी स्टोरी जो आप बोलते हो ना, आप यही की आप मार्स की स्टोरी बोलते हो, वीनस में क्या हो रहा है, प्लैनेट
नहीं,
आप यहीं तो जो यहाँ पे हो रहा है वो आप बोलोगे. लेकिन अगर वो इतना सडनली उल्टा हो जाता है तो आप क्या करोगे? फिर उसको उल्टी नजर से देखोगे और फिर बनाओगे ना, तो वो वक्त लगता है. तो वो हो रहा है और कुछ नहीं.
Correct. So you answered our question very nicely. और ये चीज़ सुन के काफ़ी खुशी हुई कि फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के फ्यूचर को लेके लोग बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान होते हैं.
वो बट देखो, people have been worrying about the film industry since Kingdom come.
Yeah, correct.
इससे नहीं डर रहे.
Correct.
अरे लोग कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, अरे ये लोग का कुछ नहीं, अरे ये लोग का ये चल रहा है. अप एंड डाउन तो हर इंडस्ट्री में चलता है. रियल एस्टेट में आपको मालूम है, एक टाइम पे लोग बोल रहे कि आपका घर 100 करोड़ का हो गया, और फिर वही घर आप बेचने निकलते हो, आपको उसका 15 करोड़ नहीं मिल रहा है, तो फिर लोग बोलते हो इंडस्ट्री इज फिनिश्ड. ऐसे नहीं बोलते, वो बोलते अभी डाउन है, फिर अप हो जाएगा. तो यहाँ फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के बारे में ऐसे नहीं बोलते लोग. फिल्म दे लव, पीपल लव टू हेट फिल्म इंडस्ट्री because it is the most topical, it is the most popular. Nobody in any other industry, nobody, cricket and Bollywood loved, and we love to hate them also. अरे सचिन तेंदुलकर को निकालो, अभी विराट बहुत बूढ़ा हो गया, विराट को निकालो, अभी धोनी बहुत बैट खेल रहा है. We love to hate him and we love him.
Correct.
We love him and we hate him. Extreme.
Yeah.
That is our industry. We have to be ready for both. Bouquets and brickbats.
Correct.
People love you and hate you.
At the same time.
And you have to be ready for it.
Yes. Okay, so I would like to thank you for coming here and giving us your precious time. So that is it for today's episode, guys. We'll see you in the next episode of the Social Listening Podcast. So please subscribe and like our channel. Thank you so much.